Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Ma'am Dr. Annisa Astrid, Master of Education, and my beloved friends. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Tasya Saputri, and I'm from PBI 1. And today I will explain you in brief about my research seminar proposals, and I choose the title is an analysis simple present tense error through descriptive text, a case of the 10 of students Madrasah Alia Al-Fatah Palembang. Okay, I will explain in brief chapter 1 about my seminar research proposals, and the chapter 1 is about introduction. Introductions consist of 4 parts, and the first part is research background, and then the second is problem of study and objective of the study, and the last is the significance of the study. Okay, I will explain one by one about this part. First is the research background. Research background consists about how I choose this title. Okay, and the reason is whereas communicating someone needs a medium as a tool. In a general language, it's recognized a medium used for communications. Language can be defined a tool that is used by each individual to interact with other individuals, and each individual needs language. According to Mueller and 1877, asserting that humans cannot think without language. The positions of language in human is the main thing that distinguishes humans from animals. So, and language is a very important. Language have functions to express idea, opinions, but there is a little problems. When someone will interact and communicate it with other people, how is it possible that someone who has different background, has a different culture, and comes from a different country, and of course has a different language, can communicate with other people? So we need the media for interact and communications with others, and therefore we need a language that can be used as a shared media when communicating and interacting, so that later there will be no misunderstanding. And the media to language is English. English has been used as a medium of communication to make it easier for someone to communicate with others. So in other words, English can be used to media of the language. In learning English, there are 4 basic skills that a person must learn and master. They are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, listening and reading are classified as passive skill, which means that students only receive materials. But in writing and speaking, it is classified as active skills. Students must produce something in the learning process. So, talk about writing. Writing is one of the basic active skills that affect a person's level of English proficiency. And he thought note, writing is a skill that is difficult to teach and master by someone, because writing skill doesn't only require mastery of grammar, but mastery of elements. And when talking about the writing, it will relate to type of text in writing. And types of text in writing, for example, such as narrative text, descriptive text, recount text, report text, and so on. So, one of these texts, descriptive text is the basic provisions of students' writing skill. Because among several types of text, descriptive text is a type of text that is classifies a simple for student. And it means descriptive text is type of text as a simple for student learning in writing. So students often make mistake in a writing. In writing, students, most of the students often make mistakes, especially mistakes in grammar. So it is error grammar. Error grammar in a writing, students often find grammar lessons difficult and bored. So it makes students always avoid learning grammar. According to the Fatah and Jane, grammar is a rule related to the use of language structure. Grammar aims to understand so that language can be understood. But in reality, there are still many students who make mistakes in writing. For example, when students write about descriptive text, students write like, he went to school at 6 o'clock. Actually, the meaning of the word has a meaning that may still be understood. But the locations of the error is in the tenses. This sentence is talking about a person's habit, which is the present tense, and use the verb one. But in the sentence, the verb show a past tense for a past time, which means the incident it has happened. So the correct sentence correction is he goes to school at 7 o'clock. Students still experience confusion in the use of tenses. In fact, in English, grammar errors can change the understanding or interpretations of a sentence. Based on a previous research conducted by Muhsin 2016, in finding, the writer found that many students experienced error. 143 students made grammar errors, and the writer classified the type of grammar error into 4. They are omission, additions, missed formation, and last is improper ordering. And the most error lay in missed formations. So, next I will explain about the problem of the study. Based on the background I have explained before, I can formulate the research question into the 2 main problems. The first is, what types of grammar do 10 students of Madrasah Aliyah Al-Fatah Palembang often do? And the second is, what cause grammar errors in the descriptive text of students grade 10 of Madrasah Aliyah Al-Fatah Palembang? So, the objective of the study, considering the formulations of the problem that has been made, there are 2 objectives of the study, and they are describing types of grammar 2 of 10 of 10th grade students of Madrasah Aliyah Fatah Palembang often do. And the second is describing cases grammar errors in the descriptive text of students 10th of Madrasah Aliyah Fatah Palembang. So the last I will explain about the significance of study. The significance of study is to hope that the study can be more useful, especially for students, so that students can understand and use the simple present tense in descriptive text properly and correctly, and to minimize grammar errors made by a student. So for teachers, the study hope teachers can pay attention of this problem. Okay, I think that's all for my explanations about my chapter 1 research proposals. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'm so sorry for my mistake. And let's say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.